Oh, okay. That light is so bright, it's insane. I don't see how celebrities and y'all YouTubers do it. Maybe I'm too close to the light. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, say hello to Mr. Bear. Okay. Okay. So it's reading time, story time. I don't know. This is CC the CC show. If you are here, you already know you just been crystallized. Let's go. Okay. Today we getting into the 72 Angels of Magic. Okay. Instant access to the Angels of Power. Okay. You know I stay jeweled down. Eight down. I don't get this. I don't get this slang these days. I really don't. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta laugh, you guys. Okay. So anyway, read with me tonight. It's I heard you're supposed to read for like 30 minutes, but we're gonna work up to that, okay, you guys? Because I don't know about that. And let me give me some lip gloss real quick. Okay, that took me a minute because I had to do something. Okay, so last week we was doing kinesthetic magic, and y'all still not tapping into that. Okay, y'all not understanding where I'm coming from on that. Y'all not watching the video, and y'all scared to progress. So we're gonna back it up a little bit. Mundane for y'all niggas, okay? I can't even say. That light is so bright, it's insane. Now, this is by Damon Brand, okay? And Damon Brand has multiple books of these sorts, okay? He don't just have this one. Go look him up on Amazon because he has plenty of these, okay? And I had this book before. This is my second copy. I've had this book before, okay? So I like looking at the table of contents. And that stems from way back in the day when we was kids, when they teach you how to go to the library and how to read a book. And how to know if you're going to be interested in the book or not. So let's go through the table of contents. The Power of Angels. The Secrets of Angelic Contact. The Force of Connection. The Angel of Universal Secrets. We might need to skip to page 15. Singing to angels. What? Preparing for contact, choosing an angel, crafting your request. Feeding the angels, I never knew. Pronunciation and sigils. The master ritual. What is the experience of contact like? The 72 Angels of Magic, page 45. All the way to 193. Getting involved with your magic. When magic works. The master ritual simplified. Let's go to 197. And that's another reason why the spiritualists tell you to read the books from back to front. What did he say? Yeah, you should definitely read a book from back to front. Okay, so it says when you perform magic, don't try to look for the results right away. Okay, you got to really get into it. Put some real world effort into it. That is important because letting go of the results is vital for them to manifest. If you don't let it go and you keep thinking about it, the magical results may not appear. And it's definitely not going to appear the way you expect it to in your imagination. Okay? You need to show a little confidence in your magic works. Okay? So what I mean by confidence is this means that you don't constantly check up on the magic. Do not count the days since you're finished your ritual. Okay? The less you rush your magic, the faster it works. Okay? Don't keep going back to your altar. Oh, let me add a little this, let me add a little that. Just keep your confidence and stay steadfast in what you have going on and the working that you put forward. Now, this doesn't mean you have to believe or pray or hope for your magic to work either. But it does mean you have to act as though you expect the results to manifest, period. Okay? And with this expectation, you should have some level of calmness that you feel when stepping out of your house to get into your car or go into the store. Okay? You don't hope your car is there when you go outside. You don't pray that it hasn't been stolen right away, do you? When you go out to your car, you're not, oh, I hope my car wasn't stolen. Unless you live in a hood, then you need to move. You expect it to be there. Okay? So you grab your keys and you head to your car because you assume it will be there, correct? Now, for some people, when they perform their magic, they head to the car without picking up their keys, so to speak. Okay? All you're trying to achieve here is a casual confidence that magic works. That's it. And this is why I suggest to all beginners that they work on attracting small changes. Do small spells first. Manifest $1. Set your goal, your weekly goal to $100, $200 a day. Because when people use some basic protection, because when you set your goals small, it's easier to practice and bring in change and manifest the results that you imagine in your mind. Not the same process, but the results. Now, when people use some basic protection magic or a small amount of money, they see results. Now, To achieve this state of mind, you should perform the magic with confidence and a serious intent. Be real, but be fun. But when the magic is done, know that you have handed the magic over to another power, okay? When the magic is done, you have already handed it to the masculine power, the protection part of magic. Okay, and I was going to make a video about that, so I'm glad this is a great template for me. Okay? Because you see it in your mind, you feel it in your gut, in your heart, whichever works for you. Okay? Feel it, you write it down. Okay, you write it down, then you act it out or repeat it. You say it out loud. That is the process of manifestation, because once you write it down, you're sealing it. Once you speak it, you're now pulling in your masculine energy of it. Okay? Okay, and it's definitely done, Ashe. Okay? Okay. And of course, if you have a burning desire, it's difficult to forget about the result you want. But rather than worrying about the magic or how it may manifest, think about what you can do to make the result come about. Okay? When you find yourself pondering the magic, simply let yourself feel pleasure as though the result has already been obtained. And you know, people online say that all the time. You gotta feel it to believe it. But no, you gotta feel it like you feel anger. You gotta feel it like you wish that bitch would die. You gotta feel it like the way you hate your mother, or the way you hate your baby dad, or the way you really wanted that gold ring and you felt it on your finger. You gotta feel it the way you wanted that nigga up the street to come in your house, like, oh my God, I just want him here. And you, instead of saying I want him here, you know in your head that you've seen it. That's what they mean by feel it. Like, really feel it. Like, there's no way in hell you're not getting paid from your job. If you're working, you know you're going to get a paycheck. You can't not get a paycheck when you work in America. There is no, oh, I didn't get paid today, now I got to sue the company. That's not happening. If that's happening, then that company is under scammy. Is scammy at this point. Okay? And at other times, great patience is required. So when it comes to your magic, you have to decide in your heart how it feels when you go sit down, when you go in the bathroom, when you take a shower. You decide how that process is going to work. But regardless of how that process is going to work, you still have to write it down. You still have to repeat it. However many times is up to you and your Lord, which Lord means law. So if you're following the law, or if the law is working for you, that is where Lord steps in. The Lord of this, the Lord of that, the law. Okay? Check your etymology. Okay? Now, when doing your magic, focus on your magic. You hear that? Focus on your magic, okay? Not nobody else's. Not, oh, I watched this video and she said to do this and that and the third. These are just examples. This is just things that people have done in their magical atmosphere that worked for them. So they decided to come online and share those results and those processes with you. for entertainment, to prove to you that magic actually works. Not so you can follow it to the T. If you want to follow their spell work to the T, then you should get that practitioner to do the work for you. Because it doesn't make any sense. You should be making up your own spells, writing them. You should be knowing how many times you need to repeat your incantations. You need to know whether you're going to sit on your knees or take a shower when doing your spell work. You come up with these things, how it works. Okay. Now, you may find that after you get your process down packed, that you want to perform magic for others, just like I said. And you can do that without even asking for their permission. But you should take great care and be careful, because doing this spell work is not a game. If it was fake and it was a game, the government wouldn't be in on it. Hollywood wouldn't be in on it. The president, our great president, Donald Trump, Make America Great Again, wouldn't be in on it. I'm a proud American. Thank you. Now, if somebody is ill, there is little harm in performing a ritual to make them well. All you need to do is guide your request to the angel, ask for the healing for the other named party, and you can communicate how they have suffered and how the magic will help them. But you should also mention how good it will make you feel if the magic works, because it's about you. Do not try to be pious. Okay, we don't need all that. The angels just want to know what you really feel. Okay? And I'm pretty sure this works with any entity now that I'm thinking about it. It could be some of yous out here working with angels, fairies,